Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse, and guys, we are back in again with another chill stream. Guys, today is March 6th. I cannot. I'm just excited to be back, guys. I had to rush up here real quick, so sorry about that. But how has everybody's week been? How is everybody's Friday? We are officially 2 weeks out, or less than a week out, until Daredevil Born Again, season 2, which is really insane to me how far we are, how close we are for Daredevil Born Again. Real quick, let me actually refresh my page and see what we can find here. Okay. We could talk about Daredevil. I think that's what we'll talk about. I think that'll be the first topic. We talk about Daredevil Born Again season 2. But of course, super chats are open if anybody wants to do a super chat. Okay, let me grab this real quick. I am glad that this is working because my what do you call, I thought wasn't gonna work today. So thank you, Krim, for saying something in the chat. I appreciate you. That lets me know that my OBS is going to be showing my chat tonight, so I appreciate you saying something in the chat. You said hello. You said hello, everyone. That's what's up. And again, there is a delay again. I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually going to change this. Let me switch my account. Maybe it'll be a little bit more updated on my other account because I don't know what's going on. Okay, hopefully it's updated going forward. You said it's been a hard week, but pulled through. I'm glad to hear it. Definitely, if you want to share about why it's been a hard week, feel free to do so. But I am glad that you're here, and I'm glad you were able to make it through the week. Krim, you said hello, everyone. Hello, nice to see you in here, Krim. Of course, yesterday we officially got the TV spot, the official TV spot for Daredevil Born Again season 2. Today we got it. Yesterday it did leak out, and I did do a reaction to it over on my main channel, over on the main channel here, which was super fun, reacting to it. So it is up if you guys kind of want to see my reaction. It is up. Feel free to do so if you guys want to go check it out. It is up. But what else we got here? But yeah, like I said, super chats are open. The goal for today's stream is to hit 5 super chats. If we hit 5 super chats, $5 super chats, or just 5 super chats in general, I will be, of course, activating my Mjolnir. But if anybody does a super chat, of course, we'll hit the plus ultra button, which I just want to make sure it's working. Let me do it real quick. I just want to make sure it works. No, that's the wrong button. It might be. Maybe it's this one.
What are you saying, bro?
No, that's not it.
Go
this button. So of course I'll hit the plus ultra button. If anybody donates anything and decides to do a super chat, I'll hit the plus ultra button. And if we hit 5, then I'm going to be using Mjolnir, and I will summon the lightning and thunder. That's how it usually goes here. I want to start utilizing that more often, which, speaking of which, I want to get Mjolnir out just right next to me, just so I have it. So here is my Mjolnir, as you guys can see right here. So of course I'll summon the lightning and thunder if we hit 5 super chats. But off rip, I just want to kind of look at some Daredevil stuff real quick. There is some still images. We can kind of watch it real quick. Watch it real quick all the way through, and I'll kind of get your guys' sum up of what you guys saw. Or we could we'll watch it. We could watch it. Let's do it real quick. Let's watch this. I am gonna turn it down only because, just in case of copyright. I don't want to get copyright. I've been very good at not getting that for. I thought honestly I was gonna get it for this, but we're gonna kind of turn it down to right here. I'm not gonna blast it too much. But hopefully you guys are able to hear it. But we are going to watch this real quick. Of course, I did do a reaction to this. If you guys want to go see my reaction, is up on the channel right now. March 24th, baby. Like I said, we're less than a week out. We're pretty much in the weekend at this point. So literally at this point, Daredevil Born Again is next week, because we are about to go into a new week. And at that point, Daredevil Born Again is next Wednesday. Cannot believe it. I'm just surprised how fast we're flying through March. And I am just excited. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I go in the full depth and detail on what I thought about this, our first TV spot for Daredevil Born Again season 2. But let's kind of give it a watch real quick. We'll give it a watch. Let me do this real quick. I just want to refresh the chat just to make sure everything is working. Okay, we are good. We are good. All right, let's do a quick rewatch of this. Let's do it right now.
This has gotten so out of hand.
March 24th.
Can you stop him?
I love it says Daredevil Returns.
So what's next?
I'm gonna take this city back.
I'm so excited. On Disney Plus. Like, look at the cinematography this season. This is the shot of the trailer.
Be tons of fun.
That's the shot of the trailer for me, and I'm gonna like turn it up just a little bit, a tiny bit more. But this is the shot of the trailer for me. This is what really did it. Is this fight sequence that's happening in this hall? Like, bruh,
Should be.
that's the money shot of the trailer, and I want to kind of pause it right here. There, yeah, I love this. This shot, they cooked. They let Philip Silvera cook, and because they let him cook, we were about to have one of the coolest hallway fight sequences probably since, I want to say, Daredevil season 2. Quite honestly, with the biker gang, I do think this is going to be even better than that. I really do feel like they just let bro cook, and I'm super excited for this fight sequence because not only is it Daredevil in this hallway, Jessica Jones is fighting with him in the hallway. So we're going to have a duo hallway fight sequence against Fisk's Vigilante Task Force, and it's going to be one of the coolest things ever. So I'm very, very excited and pumped just to be back on stream. I did put up my pre-streamer intro. If anybody is interested and wants to see it, it is up right now on the channel. I posted it earlier today. I actually worked on that a couple of weeks ago, so it's been done for a while. It looks incredible. I'm very happy with it. And it just, when I was making it, I was like, you know, I'm just so excited to cover Daredevil again. It feels like it's been a minute since we had Daredevil. It's so nice to be back with Daredevil, and in such a, I feel like this is how it was supposed to feel. And mind you, I felt this way when Born Again season 1 came out, but like I'm feeling even more pumped and excited knowing about, you know, Vincent and Charlie saying that they really got to do the vision that they wanted to do in this second season compared to the first season. They're like, we're proud of what we did with the first season. It was a little bit of Frankenstein's monster, but we were proud on how we were able to kind of save what we could and course correct what we could. And it feels like in this, they're like, we fully went like all in, and we fully went in with the vision and the story that we wanted to tell. And I'm feeling it here. I'm seeing it here. The color, especially, they took people's critiques about Born Again season 1 of like, where's all the color? Where's all like the cinematography? Where's all of like, you know, what makes Daredevil Daredevil in terms of like the way the show is shot? And I'm seeing it, like the red in the hallway. I mean, this whole TV spot is imbuing with color, and it feels like I mean, come on, this shot right here, that's practical. That's practical. Him using the grappler in the hall, pulling himself forward, that's practical. That is not CGI. That isn't like when the Daredevil's running down the trolley, like, I guess I don't even know what you would call it, like the trolley tunnel, and he grappled towards Muse, and that was CGI. Like, you could tell that was CGI. It looks like they really took people's like critiques and criticism about Born Again season 1, and they course corrected it going into season 2. It looks like there's a lot more grounded fighting happening here, and they kind of toned back the CGI, and I think it's actually like a smart move. But I also am hoping that there's still a mix of CGI when it really needs to be, because mind you, we need to believe that he's swinging around with Spider-Man, and that was the thing that people didn't like. I understood why that, you know, I knew once we got She-Hulk, and they kind of still are kind of going with the way he's moving in some, I feel like they kind of did it a little bit more, or did it a little bit less, I would say, from like She-Hulk to Born Again season 1. But, you know, I feel like they did a nice mix there. But I do feel like for season 2 of Born Again, there won't be as much CGI. I think that they're probably going to use it more, utilize the CGI more when he's in like in movies and stuff. And I hope to see Charlie actually as the character of Daredevil in like a Spider-Man movie, and they can actually like, because we need to believe he's able to like keep up with Spider-Man. So I think that there's a way to do it where like you can really do like the really heightened CGI of it all when he's with Spider-Man, but I think in his solo projects you might not want to lean too much into it. But I do feel like that there's probably going to be a really nice mix here of realism, of practical, but also throwing in some CGI when it needs to be there. But I'm glad for stuff like this they actually went in with the practical. You did a very good TV spot, 100% Crim. I thought it was a very, very good TV spot, and I'm very excited to see kind of like where we go this season. I feel like we also don't know much about this season, and I'm very happy about that. But look at the color. Like, look at the color. Everything's very vibrant. Everything. I think the cinematography looks a lot better, especially here. I'm wondering what's going on. You know what's interesting? A lot more red is showing here with the DDs, and I like to see it. I think that's really, really cool. Of course, you know, we got Bullseye doing his thing. I thought those were plastic. They're actually not plastic forks. It looks like it when you slow it down. They look white. Dude, you can see the impact frame. That's tough. Ouch. Ouch. That's tough. Bro's nose is shattered. I love that suit so much. But that was the shot of the trailer for sure. That was the shot of the trailer. I would say the next shot is this. I love how, you know, Matt's got a suit and like a duffel bag. I also think that's cool. Jan, nice to see you. You said, yo, what's up? How is your Friday? How's your week been? Let me know. But yeah, I'm very excited, guys. I'm actually tonight I'm going to be working on getting my pre-show for episode 1 and my after party episode spoiler review. I'm planning on getting that stream up tonight as well. So I'm going to get both of those streams up tonight to get them ready for Daredevil next Wednesday. So, yeah, I'm just trying to like kind of get everything off the list of things that I need to get done to prepare for Born Again Season 2. I also want to rearrange my background, hopefully before Born Again Season 2. I hope. I kind of want to change some things up. Might do it, might not do it. I'm not sure. I feel like the background's good enough for now, but I kind of want to switch some things up. Because I plan on moving into a different studio room at some point, but that's probably not going to be until next month. I probably move into a different room, and I'm going to have a totally different room, a totally different background setup. I plan on I'm planning on doing some renovation sometime soon, but for the background, I might switch some things up as we get into Born Again. I might. I have a week to do it. I have this week to do it if I'm going to do it, so I got to make up my mind. You said, good man, I hope we get Spider-Man trailer. I hope so too. Hopefully more people come into the stream so we can show them the goods. If you know, you know. Yeah. Hopefully more people do come in the stream. Because I do have, you know, we do have a new merch design I do want to show off. So that's coming soon to the merch shop for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So we have a new design coming, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm very, very excited about. Like I said, I the one thing I told you guys this year we're gonna have more merch. We're gonna have more merch drops. I said that I really want to drop so many designs this year, and I think we're doing a very, very good job on keeping up with projects, whether they're Marvel television shows, whether they're Marvel movies. I think we're doing a pretty damn good job. Suit looks good. Suit definitely looks good. I cannot wait. Lawrence, nice to see you in here. Like I said, super chats are open, guys. If anybody wants to do a super chat, they are open. Goal is to hit 5 supers, so hopefully we can do that in today's stream. I hope so. But yeah, like I said, I'm very, very happy with what I'm seeing. This was a really, really dope TV spot, and the first of many. Hopefully, we have an official trailer. I'm hoping maybe this week, like maybe trailer 2, or maybe the official trailer, because we got the teaser. We didn't get the official trailer, so maybe that's happening this week. Maybe this Monday, maybe this Tuesday. I don't know. If it's this Tuesday, I work, so I won't be able to cover it until after I'm done with work. Unless I know it's this Tuesday, I'll probably reschedule work. So I don't know. It all depends on if Marvel announces if we're going to be getting a new trailer this week, which I don't know if we are. I will say this is probably the least amount of promotion I've seen for a Marvel project. Between the teaser we got months ago, between this finally a TV spot for the new season, and we only had like one new poster, technically two new posters because this did leak out, or not even leak out, but Marvel, I think Marvel Entertainment, posted a picture of a missing poster for Daredevil and Matt Murdock. At least I think. I don't see it here. Let me... Born Again Season 2. Trying to see if I can find it. Here we go. So I guess Marvel Studios hasn't posted it yet, or maybe Marvel Studios did. Maybe not Marvel Entertainment, but maybe Marvel. Let me just check. I just want to like make sure that I'm kind of getting my information right. I don't know if Marvel Studios posted those images or not. Maybe it wasn't Marvel. Okay, no, I guess not. So yeah, like I've seen this. The missing, the Matt Murdock is missing posters. I've seen those. I guess Marvel Entertainment has not released those yet, but long story short is that, you know, promotion is slowly starting to come out, but it's not coming out via like Marvel themselves. So it is a little bit weird. I'm trying to get back to it. Let me. There we go. So this is cool. I do like how they're doing this. These are all around the New York subways that they actually have in New York right now. That if you go into a New York subway, I believe that they have the missing Matt Murdock Wanted Daredevil. I'm pretty sure they actually have these posters in New York. So that's really cool to me that they have these up. But I will say, like, promotion really isn't like Marvel is actually like kind of like to bring, and which makes I'm not worried about it, but it makes me wonder that there's a lot going on in this series that they don't want to reveal. So I take that as maybe budgets are lower. Maybe you could be right. Not as low. Sue looks good. You said not as low as Wonder Man or anything. Maybe budgets are lower. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that Wonder Man, I thought I had a lot of promotion. I saw a lot more for Wonder Man than I did see for Daredevil. But I do think it's because of, I do think it's because of the fact that I heard there's a lot going on in this series where maybe they don't want to give too much away. I take that as that they don't want to give too much away. So maybe they don't want to give us too many TV spots and too many trailers, which I appreciate if there's a lot going on, a lot of cameos maybe in this. I do want them to tone it back. So maybe that could be the case. Maybe it could be the case that, you know, there's a lot of cameos, there's a lot of things going on in season 2 of Born Again, and they want to keep it under wraps. So I take it as like a positive more than a negative. And honestly, all in all, I people complain about when there's so that's the thing too, is that people complain when there's overly promotion. But when Marvel's trying to bring it back a notch and they're not trying to do too much, that's when people are all like, oh my God, like what the heck? Where's all the promotion? Where's all of this? Oh, they have no faith in it. Like there's no winning. Or I guess you could say there's no pleasing that side of the fan base. And I take it as they probably don't want to give too much away. I'm not mad that we're not getting a ton. I'm looking at it as there's probably a lot in here that they're trying to keep under wraps. We still don't even have Spider-Man. Yikes. I mean, all in all, that's a Sony thing. I think Sony is the ones that get the green light a trailer. I don't even think I bet you if Marvel even wanted to do it, they can't until Sony says they can. Because I think they are the ones that do the promotion, while Marvel's the one that does the movie, like the budget for the movie and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I think they kind of like split it like that. I think they do promotion while Marvel makes the movies and stuff. So I don't know. I'm taking it's more Sony than Marvel, but then again, I'm not in Sony. I'm not in with Marvel Studios to know if that is actually the case, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm also not worried too because Spider-Man's still far out. That's not until July. Like March, April, May, June, July. Like we're still like 5 months out. I mean, people are acting like we're like 2 to 3 months out. We're 5 months out. Like, and they have another project coming out. So I think they also don't want to promote too many things at the same time. That's the way I look at it as well. Ranking trailers, The Boys, Daredevil. Boys, Daredevil, Lanterns. I'm confused. Yeah. The Boys trailer was cool. I liked the Daredevil one more, but Boys I would do next, then Lanterns. Which the Boys one, I'm excited. I did the trailer reaction for the Boys. That reaction is up. I didn't bother to do one for Lanterns because I do not care. Yeah. I'm gonna kind of leave it at that. I gave my thoughts in the Discord. I'm gonna kind of leave it at that. I have no desire to even want to talk about Lanterns. But yeah, the boys trailer was good. We can kind of pivot to that. Let me see if I can find a poster. There we go. We can click that right here. We'll do this one. I love the posters. Off rep, love the posters. This, of course, they released these posters when they premiered the trailer yesterday. Like I said, yesterday was a big day for content. I was not expecting that I would have saw, a Daredevil TV spot yesterday. I didn't expect I'd even see a Boys trailer, like the final trailer for the Boys, the final season yesterday. It was a surprise. I was out with out with the boys, and when I got back, I was like, holy crap, there's a lot for me to do. And I was like, I need to start doing some videos. I want to start, kind of getting back into the swing of things. So I reacted to the Boys trailer. It's amazing. It looks good. One last go. They have one last chance to take out Homelander. This is it. Like, this is the Super Bowl. This is it. If they can't take him out here, because this is like Homelander is at the stretch of like taking over the entire world. Homelander's in the White House, and that cuts a little too close to home. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, this is it. The boys are teaming up with the Gen V kids. This is it. This is the Super Bowl. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they end this. I think there's going to be a lot of destruction. I think there's going to be a lot of action. I'm excited. This final season is going to be badass. I can't wait to capture my reactions on Patreon. I will be doing reactions over on Patreon come April 8th. I have everything ready to do reactions for the boys. It's all ready. It's all set. My previous season reaction to the boys, season 4 reactions are up on Patreon. If anybody wants to go check them out, they are up. I'm excited. I also think that this isn't not only it for the boys series, but I think that this is it for Gen V. I don't think we're going to get another season of Gen V because I feel like where could we go? I talk a little bit more about that in my trailer reaction, but yeah, I do think that this is kind of concluding the boys storyline, Gen V storyline, but also kind of green-lighting Soldier Boy's prequel series, which I forget the name of it, but it's about his kind of group. So I'm excited for that once we get a trailer for that. But I'm also glad that they're not overstaying their welcome, especially with Gen V. I don't really know where you could go because they kind of build it up. Spoilers for season 2 of Gen V, but they kind of build it up where Marie is kind of like all powerful. She's one of the original soups, like Homelander, super strong, the only one capable to kill Homelander. So I don't know. Like, I feel like where else could we go now that they left the school? Marie, Jordan, Emma, Kate, Sam, they all left. They all left the school to work, to kind of team up with Annie and A-Train. So it's kind of like, yeah, like, I feel like this is a good conclusion, ending things off, and then we get that spinoff. So I don't know. You said, I am looking forward to Invincible the most. Invincible is going to be great. I'm somewhat not looking forward to that the most, though. My hype for Invincible, I feel like, is not there. I'm excited, but I feel like I'm not as excited as I am for this. So I don't know, which is weird because I feel like I should be really excited for the next season of Invincible, but I'm not too excited. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited to watch it, but I think in terms of like hype level, I'm more excited for Daredevil. I'm more excited for the boys, I think personally. You said they didn't really show Gen V peeps. Well, they did. They showed Marie and they showed Jordan. That was about it. In like one scene of the trailer, they did show them. Of course, this is the kind of the Vought poster, because we have the Boys poster. This is the Vought poster. I love how they're really making Homelander out to be like a warship type with, of course, the sun in the background. It's kind of funny. But I'm excited. I am him thinking he's a god, I guess you could say, of that's kind of what they're trying to do in this poster. But I am excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring in this final season. I feel like, you know, this is the season where they're going to go balls to the wall. They're going to go all out. And I'm excited to see what they do. I feel like they really got to go crazy with this final season. I mean, I think a lot of people liked the previous season. I didn't hear too many people complain about that previous season. I know some people didn't like the end of Gen V, didn't like kind of the conclusion of Gen V. I enjoyed every moment of it. I don't know why there was a lot of people that like did not like it. I enjoyed it personally. I thought it was better than season 1. But honestly though, like I am interested to just see how everything's going to go. It's really, really going to be cool. You said Sam and Dean reunion. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to go, but yeah. I'm excited though. I am excited. It's going to be really, really cool. But what else? Let's kind of pivot, 'cause we talked about that. We talked about Daredevil. A third Monsters, Inc. movie is in the works at Pixar. Okay, what are people saying about that? When's Monsters, Inc. 3 dropping? I wonder if she'll be in it. I mean, that would make me sad. If it's like Boo all grown up and it's maybe her kid, wouldn't that be something? I feel like they could do something like that if they really wanted to. You said, hey Prop, nice to see you back in here. That is cool. People are like thinking that she'll be back. Boo. That would be cool. I don't know. Okay, posted. What's this? Oh, cool. Nice stills for Daredevil. Like I said, cinematography on point. I really do like the cinematography for this next season of Daredevil. A lot. Like, I'm liking it a lot. If I'm being completely honest. I actually want to repost that. That actually looks sick. Actually seeing the stills just not moving, I like the way that people have been able to get them in like nice quality. Like that was, I mean, that's pretty good. I think I'd pause it on a good note. I wouldn't say it's the best quality, but these shots that were clean, like of Daredevil. Boo should be in middle school. Wait, Boo should be in middle school? What are we talking about? Those actors are almost in their 80s. Boo should be in middle school. I guess you're right. If they do continue at right where they left off, I didn't put that 2 and 2 together. Unless they want to do like years later. But yeah. You said Lantern suit ugly. Yeah, dope, bro. Yeah, trash. Yeah. You know, we could talk about it. I wasn't planning on it, but we could talk about it. We want to talk about lanterns? We can talk about lanterns. The black DD1 makes it look like crap. Wait, the black DD1 makes it look like crap. What are we talking about? Lantern 2 was ugly. The black DD1 makes it look like crap. I just notified the Discord. Come on stream. Okay, I appreciate you, Grim. Yeah, this suit's ass. And again, I don't care enough about like, once I saw mind you, I didn't care even before. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I just had no hype, even when the listing came out of all the DC shows coming out. But once I saw the trailer, I was like, it's too grounded and there's not enough green. And what is this? I was like, multiple things wrong with what I am seeing. I think people have their blinders on. I think people have like, I don't know how they're, I don't know. I don't like the suit. I don't like what I'm seeing. It's brown. It's not even green. It's brown. I'm confused. Aaron looks great. They should have just gave him a movie. Are we talking about the dude that's playing Jon Stewart? Looks like a show Grandpa would watch in his free time. You mean you know what it looks like? It looks like Yellowstone. I think that's the name of it. That kind of the cowboy show. I think it's called Yellowstone. I think. Yeah, it looks. It doesn't look like a comic book show. It looks super grounded. The suit looks trash. I'm not happy with anything. The black Daredevil suit. What about the black Daredevil suit? It looks badass. Why is it dusty brown? I don't know. That was mainly my takeaway. I was like, why is the suit brown? Why does it... Also, what is this? What is all this? What's all this? Like the padding? Trash. I hate all this. I hate it. I hate the design. I feel like people are judging it too fast, though. I don't think so. I feel like they did it to themselves. I feel like this... You put the first shot of the suit to look like this. It's brown. When has a Green Lantern suit ever been brown? I can't with it. I can't with it. Maybe they shouldn't have dropped this image. You know what I mean? I think that people are judging it fairly. Like, the suit looks bad. It does not look good. Yep, John, Yellowstone, and True Detective. There we go. Looks like they turned the saturation too low. First impressions are big, exactly, and this ain't it. Like, this ain't it. People have been waiting for a Lantern series for decades, especially like a Right Lanterns project after the Ryan Reynolds one. And if I'm being completely honest, that looks better than this suit, but also visually wise. And also, I've never really been a big hater of the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I quite enjoyed it when I was younger. I'm okay admitting that. Unlike most people, I actually enjoyed it when I was younger. I still every now and then will go back and watch it. But it looks better than this. And that's brutally honest. Like, this series doesn't look good. I honestly, what you said, even the rain looks cheaper than the one. Wait, even the ring looks cheaper than the one in Superman. I mean, yeah. I honestly should have been 10 times better if it was actually green. It would have looked better if it was actually green, but it's not. Even the ring looks cheaper than the one in Superman. I mean, yeah, I hate the ring. I don't even know if I can find a picture of the ring, but I don't like it. I don't even know if anybody has a picture of the ring. Yeah, people have done the color changing where they go in and edit. This looks a lot better. The green and black. That's passable, but even then, I've noticed James is doing a lot of leather. It's a lot of the suits that I've been seeing in DC right now look like the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 suits. Like, I'm seeing a pattern, and noticeably so, because he's using the same person that made the Guardian suits for these DC projects, and it's becoming it looks like how CW had a problem with leather. I'm seeing that problem with DC in live action. It's leather everywhere, and the suits don't look good. So I can't with it. There's a picture of the ring. I don't even know if I can pause it in time. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the ring. Here we go. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It looks a hell of a lot better, but still not great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you said, Prop. I think it looks better with the re-edited green and black than what it looks like. You know what I mean? Gotta go leftover suit. Wait, gotta go leftover suit. Yeah. Galaxy leftover suit. Yeah, you're probably right. Guardians of the Galaxy leftover suit. Probably materials. Probably not wrong. Yeah, like I said, I don't like the ring. I like Ryan Reynolds' ring a lot better, and I'll even pull up a picture. Green Lantern movie ring. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. Like, come on. Stop playing. This is sick. I love the rings that they did in the movie. I thought they looked great. It just, yeah, it doesn't compare. I mean, come on. Come on. Like, come on now. Like, that looks clean. I think that people were too harsh on that movie. I do think so. Hey, what's up, Bethany? Yeah. Yeah, I heard no one is really loving this trailer for Green Lanterns. I'm seeing a lot of people roast it online. I mean, rightfully so. I'm not doing it because, like I said, I gave my opinion and I kind of like went off. Like, I kind of just, let it be. But I'm not going to go, like, make, like, 50,000, like, hate posts about it. But we're going to talk about it here because it is Chill Stream Friday. And I know you guys, some of you guys are invested or some of you guys were excited for this. And, yeah, but I'm, like, look at that ring. Look at this ring. Look at that ring. Look at this. Like, it's not, it's, yeah. It's just ain't it. This series ain't it. No shade to anybody also that is really excited for this still. I'm happy for you, but like personally me, no. I'm good. The creator of Daredevil said he has mixed feelings about the storyline. What do you mean? Like for Born Again season 2? Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern isn't perfect, but it is a saint compared to this. Thank you. Prop. I agree. It's not perfect, but the DNA of Green Lantern, and it is at its core a Green Lantern project that had cool suits, had cool construct ideas for him using the ring, had a better ring, and also had overall like a better look to it. It looked like a space adventure. You know what I mean? It looked like a space thing. It looked like Green Lantern. Simple as that. Like, I'm not seeing Green Lantern in this. But it is what it is. We'll have to wait. I guess we'll have to wait and see more, or people, or, I don't know. I don't know if it'll look any better as we get more, but yeah, I don't know. I put it in Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. Did James Gunn write and direct it or just produce it? I have no clue. Under Chill. Okay, Under Chill. I guess visit site. Does that say Total Film? I think that says Total Film, right? GamesRadar.com. Entertainment. Okay. Daredevil Born Again showrunner has mixed feelings about season 2's timely political focus and says he's prefers the show being a little more street level. What? I'm confused. I'm confused by that because it's like, how can it not be when Fisk is the mayor of New York? Like, how could it not be? I don't really get what this dude's saying. Because he's the showrunner, so what's he talking about? I don't get that. Dario Scardapane says some Daredevil Born Again season 2 scenes could be off the news. Oh, okay. I don't really know. Because like I said, I don't know how it couldn't be, like, you know what I mean? I couldn't see how it couldn't be, like, political a part of it when Kingpin is, like I said, the mayor of New York and he's done martial law. I mean, maybe because it's become too real. But, I mean, even Stan Lee, I believe, is the one that said that, they wanted Marvel to be, like, things that you can have outside your window. Like, it to be so real. And it's sad as it is, we're living in a time where shit's crazy. Shit's crazy and it's bad. And maybe we need that. Maybe, like I said, maybe we need storylines that depict how our world is shit. You know what I mean? And to kind of, like, because you can't hide people from that. And I do think for a story like this, it needs to kind of be told, where I don't think that they're just like, oh, this is happening outside, like, let's do this storyline. I think it just so happens by circumstance that's what's happening in the real world right now. I don't think it's anything planned out. Like, I don't know what this dude's talking about. I don't agree with that at all. You said it's more the political storyline. Yeah, I mean it is because again, Fisk is mayor. You know what I mean? That I mean, you also some people could say that about the boys. I mean, look at what the boys is doing right now. Someone like Homelander in The Office. I mean, it hits a little too close to home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where they left it. I saw it when I was browsing. Hey guys, what's up, Ultra Nerd? Yo, what's up, Prop Builder? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Ultra Nerd? Nice to see you in here. That's crazy though. I don't know what Dario Scardepain is even saying. I know Aaron Moorhead and I forget the other dude's name. The writers, I think the writers of the series. Maybe he's just angry at them because they're the ones writing it and he isn't writing it. He's just directing it. I don't know, but yeah, I don't get what bro's saying at all. Homelander totally Trump as a soup. There you go. There you go. You know what I mean? People just don't like the fact that this hits too close to home, and they want to. And the people that hate that are the people that are usually on the wrong side of the fence. You know what I mean? I think that the storyline needs to be told. It just so happens, like I said, that it hits close to home. And again, Stan Lee said that. Again, these are the storylines that could be outside your window. You know what I mean? Outside. You know what I mean? I don't know the right quote, but like it is what it is. You said, yeah, even in the early comics, they mentioned wars that were happening IRL, like Vietnam and Cold War. That's what I'm saying is that people, I don't know why this is like a shocking thing now. I feel like we've had multiple projects that I feel like kind of foreshadow kind of like what's going on in our world. And it's not even like on purpose. It's just happening. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for Daredevil. I can't wait. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I don't know what Dario's on about, but I'm excited. We do have a new logo too for Daredevil. I like this. This was cool. Daredevil's logo, official promotional art for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I like it. The DDs is cool. Especially when you see like the red. You see how it's kind of like the red is peeping through the black because it's all spray painted. I like that. I think it's really, really cool. You said glad you're doing better, man. Thanks. What about you? You said been good, Rob Builder. Been sick a few days, but feeling way better. I'm glad to hear it, Alternate. I didn't catch that. I'm glad you're feeling better, bro. That's what's up. You said the logo looks perfect. It looks sick. Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm just excited, guys. We're about a week out until Daredevil Born Again, season 2. It's crazy. It's crazy. Once we hit this week, it's literally next Wednesday. It's crazy to think. We just got to get through this weekend, get through another weekend, and then it's Daredevil Born Again, baby. Let's get to it. Let's get it. The spray painted look is so good. It is so good. That'd be cool. A little promo thing to buy. Yeah. You said, how's your cosplaying going on? Yeah. How is the cosplay going, bro? You said been doing all right. Really had a really rough week with bad family situations, but pulling through. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. You're in here, Prop. I appreciate you being in here. Daredevil and One Piece this month. Yeah, Daredevil and One Piece this month. Yeah. I'm excited for One Piece season 2. Yeah, I'm excited. I will be reacting to One Piece season 2, live action One Piece, on the 10th. So this upcoming, I think Wednesday, or I think it's on Wednesday, I'll be reacting to the full season over on Patreon. So if anybody's interested, I will be reacting to it over there. So yeah, just so everybody knows. Oh damn, prop builder, that really sucks. I'm glad you're pulling through. Yeah, I'm glad you are too. All right, what else? 4 notifications. The Beyond Reporter. Holy shit, the leaks are real. What is that? Oh no, I don't want to watch that. I'm not looking at that because it looks like leaks for. Oh my god, did someone? This is why PC gaming never gets boring. That is hilarious. For Resident Evil Requiem, they made Shrek the big monster that you fight. That's hilarious. Not fight, but I guess evade. That's hilarious. You said thanks guys. Of course, prop, of course. Ultra Nerd, you said the cosplaying has been good. Robin suit is pretty much finished, but lots of stuff has been happening lately to the point I haven't had time to work on the video. It's really all about finding time. I agree. That's why you haven't seen. That's guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. Going off what you said, Ultra Nerd. That's why I haven't really been posting a lot of videos, is because life has been busy. I've been super busy. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but like I said, when life calls, life calls. You know what I mean? And it's one of them things where it's like that's why I really want this to kick off, because I really want to make this my kind of living. But you know, sometimes I have work. I have to help my family like 24/7. Yeah, it can get draining. And then by the time you like want to do something like a video or something or an unboxing, you can't get to it because you're drained. I've been feeling that way lately. I'm going to try. I did get a new figure yesterday. I'm going to try to get that unboxed this weekend. I'm going to try. Fingers crossed. But like I said, when life hits, it hits. You know what I mean? You can't evade it. DC needs to do a static live action show. That would be pretty cool. Prop builder, you said, I hope everything works out well for you, bro. Lawrence, you said, I love the new Resident Evil. I got it on PS5 though. Yeah, my brother has it on PC. It looks good. I've been watching gameplay for it. I've never played Resident Evil, but it looks good. Ultra, that Robin suit is gonna be heat. It is gonna be heat. It's gonna be sick. That's cool. Where, let me, what is it? Oh, well, we can talk about Marvel Legends. I feel like I kind of want to talk about that right now. Yeah, also DC needs to lock in, gang. They do. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. It's not enough where I'm interested and invested. And that's the problem that, like, again, I think people have their blinders on. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know, keep leveling up. Yes, keep leveling up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lawrence, I appreciate you.
What are you saying, bro?
No, wait a second. There we go. Our first super chat from Lawrence. Keep leveling up. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. The goal is to get hit 5 super chats tonight. Hopefully we can make it happen. Once we have 5 super chats, I will of course activate Mjolnir to summon the lightning and thunder. So hopefully we can make it happen. But of course, every time we hit a super chat, I will be hitting the plus ultra button. So thank you so much, Lawrence, for being the first super chatter. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, honestly though, yeah, I with Marvel Legends, I do want to talk about this because this 2-pack came out, I want to say last week. You said low key, I like the Lantern show. I feel like the DCU Lanterns of Earth will have the Men in Black vibe. And yeah, the suit is iffy, but I'm excited and we'll just wait to see what they'll do in the future. Okay, cool. Probably I would love to dono too, but funds are tight right now. No, well, I'm just glad you're here. Prop, you being here is a win. So I appreciate you being here. And it's just there if anybody wants to donate. No one needs to, but I appreciate when everybody does. Bethany said, what do you think will happen to James Gunn with DC being bought? I have no clue. I have no clue. I wish them luck, but honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm not invested enough where I'm looking too much into that, but it's a hard sell. And even who even knows if it's even happening or not? I heard that things are still kind of up in the air. I think what's his face, David Zaslav came out saying that like this isn't a for sure thing that it's happening. I don't know. That happened like I think like last week. So I have no clue what's going on with that. I have no clue. I have no stake in that. You know what I mean? I think James Gunn has another 2 years at least, probably. His contract is up in 2027, but he will get extended. Maybe he'll get an extended, yeah. If things are good, if things are on an uphill slope with projects, probably. I do. We can kind of talk about this. I thought it would pop up. Marvel Legends news. Did anybody pre-order this 2-pack? This came out actually this past week, right? Or last week. A few days ago. I'm just going to say a few days ago because I can't math isn't mathing right now. But did anybody pre-order the Pulse exclusive Muse and Bullseye 2-pack? I pre-ordered it. I got my pre-order in. Troy got his pre-order in. Yo, Prop, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing the dono. Let's freaking go. I appreciate you.
Go beyond.
Thank you. W's. Thank you for doing the dono. I appreciate you, bro. You said, probably said best I could do. I know it's not a lot, but it's the best I could do. Like I said, you being here is the best thing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you just showing up, honestly. Like, seriously, I appreciate it. And you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you doing that. Everything helps. I appreciate you. So thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I am interested to see did anybody pick this up? Because this thing is sold out now. Like I said, I was able to get one. Troy was able to get one. I know he actually got two because I asked him could he put one in for me just in case I couldn't get to it because they did release it early. Bro, you could have donated a penny and would still be fire. Dono, yeah. It's not about the money. It's about the support. Facts, 100%. Ultra Nerd, you said it. It's about the support. And the fact, like I said, when you guys just come even in here, that's showing support. I appreciate everybody that comes in here. And that's why I always do my best to shout out everybody for coming in at the end of the stream. That's why I always put my, I always thank everybody before I end stream. And I put I don't think I've missed a night yet where I don't put a blue heart and like a fist bump or like my like kind of like let's go emoji. So I appreciate when everybody comes in here, truly. Even if no one donates, you coming in here is showing support, and that's all I need to keep wanting to keep going and keep going with the channel. So truly, thank you. I appreciate it. Every little bit, yes, every little bit helps, 100%. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it, truly. But yeah, did anybody get this? Did anybody get this 2-pack? I know a lot of people, I think for the last Pulse stream, a lot of people did tell me that this was kind of up in the air if they were going to get this 2-pack. This was probably the 2-pack that probably the figures that stole the show for me personally from the last Pulse stream we had. I think this was the one that kind of stole the show, which I think the last Pulse stream we had was back in February? I believe. I think it was like February something. I can't remember exactly when. But yeah, you are some awesome folk. Yeah, you are some awesome folk. Also, it's the 2-pack that our existence hangs on 100%. And I got it. Because if I didn't get this, best believe if I didn't get this. If I didn't get that, I would have been snapping people away if I didn't get that. Yeah, I would have done what Thanos did. I would have done what Thanos did if I didn't get that 2-pack. But I secured the 2-pack. I would have sent people. Wait a second.
To the Shadow Realm. Prepare to get snapped.
That's all I'm saying. You guys too got the 2-pack. I did get the 2-pack. I don't need to snap half of the existence away. I don't need to do it. Half the population, and I didn't have to snap them away. Okay? They got lucky. They got lucky this time. If I don't get the next 2-pack, I was just playing. So, long story short is, you said we can live another day. We can live. You said we can live another day. 100%. You guys can live another day. You know what I mean? But the moment I don't get an exclusive, I'm going to have to snap half the population away. I'm going to have to do it. But long story short is I got lucky enough. Troy came in clutch. He actually had, because this was a Pulse exclusive, and if you have Pulse Premium, you got access to this at 1 p.m. EST. So this wasn't even correct. Like, for everybody, they get access to it everybody got access to it at 2 p.m. So this is actually false right here, where we thought 1 p.m. is when it was going to go up for everybody. False. It was going to go up at 1 p.m. EST for Pulse Premium exclusive members. And I was like, I'm not a Pulse Premium member, but Troy was. And he ended up putting one in his cart for me and pre-ordered it for me in case I couldn't get it at 2 p.m. But I was able to secure one. So shout out to you, bro. You came in clutch. It helped out a lot. I'm happy I was able to get it. You said my last fig was Maximum Deadpool, Spidey, and Marvel vs. Capcom Wolverine. Awesome figures. My last figure to date was the Love You 3000 Iron Man, which I still would love to do an unboxing, but I have to find the time. And then it was the Kingpin. I found the retro card Kingpin figure. Let me actually pull that up real quick. Marvel Legends Kingpin. I don't know if that actually popped up. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Hopefully it actually lets me click it. No, of course. I hate when that happens too. I'll just do this, and then hopefully... Let's go to images. There we go. I'll go to Amazon, because Amazon is probably the best place where I can actually click the image, maybe. Okay, Okay, I got it. Long story short, I got this. I found it. I'm going to use this because I can't get a close-up image. So we're just going to use this. But I did find the retro card Kingpin figure, and it was like $30-something. I think it was like 34 or 37 something. It was almost $40, but I was actually able to get $5 off. So I actually clutched. I clutched up. I was actually happy I didn't use my $5 off coupon for GameStop. I didn't use it yet for the month. So I was actually able to pick this figure up. I was able to pick it up. I am happy I picked it up. I believe it's this one. Am I tripping? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one because he had orange. But yeah, I was able to pick this up. So I'm happy. Where'd you find him? I found the retro card Rhino a while back. I actually found him at GameStop. Luckily enough, it was a GameStop that always told us we're closed. Or, our pipes broke. This was a game, literally, every time me and Troy would go to this GameStop, and it's about, like, I think an hour away. I think it's about an hour away, or maybe less than that. They would always tell us, oh, our pipes burst. Oh, we have a toilet backup. Oh, online only. Like, we could never get into the GameStop, and we would always be annoyed about that. Like, we could never get in to see what stock they had of anything. But the moment we went there, they happened to be open the other day, and they had one of these sitting on the shelf, and I said, you know what? I missed out on this last year. I think my buddy got this last year. I think, Troy, if you're in here, I think you got this last year. Long story short, I got super lucky because I don't have a retro card Kingpin. I have the Gamerverse Kingpin, but not him. I'm so glad that I got him because he looks so sick. And especially since I have Daredevil on the way. I got 3 Daredevils on the way. I'm tempted to put with my Bullseye, my Daredevil, I'm tempted to put Kingpin on that shelf now. So I might actually be building a Daredevil shelf, a comic shelf. I might have to. I might even have to pick up the Owlsley character, even though I don't care about the retro card Owlsley figure. I might have to pick it up. I don't know. You said the ice cream machine is broken. Exactly. Prop Builder, that is the best comparison I think anybody's ever said to how GameStop was trying to was playing. They were trolling. I knew for a fact that they didn't want to be in there probably. They didn't want to like have people come in. But yeah, literally the ice cream machine is broken. Yeah, exactly. You said, "Wow, that's wild." Yeah, it is wild, but I'm so glad I was able to find this figure, because this figure on Amazon is $53. I got it for like, I think I paid like I don't even know how much I paid for mine. I think it was like $37.99, I believe. It was like, maybe it was like 43. I don't know, but I think when I got my $5 off, I made it go down to like 30 something. So I got lucky. I got very, very lucky. GameStop is dying. Brand. GameStop is a dying brand. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm glad I didn't have to spend $53 on the figure. I believe this figure is also up on Big Bad Toy Store. I want to say with shipping, it would go up to like 40 something, because I'm pretty sure they have this on Big Bad Toy Store, which I can't see it right now, but I'm pretty sure they have it up there. Spider-Man Retro Card Collection. Let's see. Yeah, $39.99. I'm pretty sure the one when I got it, it was $39.99, but I made it go down, so it was about $40. I think this is accurate, or maybe it was like $37.99, maybe, I think, or $36. It was something along the lines of that. But I got it for a good deal, and I was happy about it too. They've been closing a lot of GameStops near me. Dude, Lawrence, me too. The only GameStop that I know of is like the one in my local mall, and then another one that's like, I would say less than an hour away, and then this one. So there's only like 3 GameStops I know of now. That's about it. So it's pretty crazy. My childhood GameStop shut down. I had a lot of good memories in there, in that mall GameStop. They usually had pretty good stuff too. Always had a huge wall of Legends. RIP indeed, Prop. That sucks. I think I might... I hate to say it, but like, I went to my local GameStop today because I haven't went to the mall in a while, and I went out with my bro Jamie, and I hate to say it, but like, they had like no figures, like, at all. And I was like, what's going on? I'm like, this is actually sad that like GameStop is like cooked now. It's not even like, I don't remember the last time I actually went into a GameStop and bought a figure, besides the other day when I went out to this other GameStop. But if they didn't have that figure, this Kingpin, I don't even think I'd actually be buying anything. And that's just sad that like GameStops are getting to the point where like they're really not leaning towards collectibles anymore. They're leaning more towards collector cards now. And it's kind of sad to see that kind of transition, because it's like, I know cards are all the hype, but like, I don't get it though. I really don't get it. Like, I got into the Marvel Topps Chrome. I don't even know if I'd ever buy any more of those, because I bought like 6 or 7 boxes and I never came across an autographed card. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't think I want to keep investing in this if I'm not going to pull a card. Unless I'm buying, like, it's pay the win, essentially. Like, it's rigged. Because, like, for instance, when they do boot, like, the Marvel Topps Chrome cards, the standard boxes, you have to buy, like, the $300, like, deluxe pack to pull, like, autographed cards and stuff. It's, like, rigged. And it's kind of like, it made me not want to do cards anymore, because I was like, that's not fair. Like, it says on the box you could pull an autographed card in one of the standard boxes, but I bought 7 boxes. It's like, come on, bro. It's like, there's no shot. I bought 7 boxes and I didn't pull 1 autograph card. Like, it's rigged. And it made me feel like, you know, it's sad that they're kind of making that transition where it's like, oh, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all that. It's cool and all, but like, it sucks. It really does suck. But then again, it's kind of like they're setting themselves up for failure, sort of. Like, I pre-order my figures on Amazon now. I pre-order my figures on Pulse now. Like, that's where I get most of my figures online than I do actually in store anymore. And it's sad because I love actually going out, getting the figure right away, not having to wait, but it's always a waiting game now. I'm always waiting to get like a figure now because they never have anything in store. So it's kind of like these companies are kind of setting themselves up where like you're just making it where like people don't want to go, like people aren't coming to your store. Because either you have it, it's in the back room and you don't want to go get it, or you don't have it, even though it says you do have it. It's just, it's a lot of hassle compared to just getting something online, and it sucks. You said, I have a gift card I still need to use. Hopefully I use it before they are gone. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, maybe you can use it for the Wolverine game when it comes out in September. That would be a cool time to do it. Proppy said, I have a friend who bought GameStop Pro for a year right before their massive shutdown. That is tough. Hopefully they give them their money back. I hope, because that's tough. That's tough. Wow, that really sucks about trading cards. I mean, yeah, it's sucks. To not even get one autographed, that sucks. You spent a ton of money on them. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I spent a ton of money on those cards. So, yeah. Because they were like $40 a pack, and I never pulled one autograph card. So it was money down into the ether. That's the best way. I sent money to the nether, essentially. So, yeah. That's why I said to myself, I don't think I'm ever going to be buying cards unless it is that expensive card pack. Where I probably... But even then, it's hard to pull packs, even in that big deluxe card pack. It's rigged. It's a dangerous game, but I support. I commend the people that are playing that game because I got out. I got out pretty quick. Okay, what else though? What else? Let's go back to the home and see what else people are saying. Are we seeing anything here? Pixar sequels are confirmed to be in the works. Coco 2, Toy Story 5, Monsters Inc. 3. Incredibles 3. Okay. Cool. I'm excited for Incredibles 3, probably out of all of them, to be honest. But that's cool, though. I got Pokepa and Resident Evil Online and kept forgetting to use it. That sucks. Well, write a reminder down. Hey, like, use this for Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like, write a reminder down. Did you watch the One Piece trailer? I did watch the One Piece trailer. I've been keeping up with One Piece. I've been reposting a lot of One Piece stuff for the live action season 2. I've been posting a lot. I've been reposting a lot over on my Instagram, over on my TikTok. Guys, go follow me over there if you haven't done so already. Link in description to my socials. I'm super excited. I can see you doing a Luffy cosplay. I mean, maybe. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty sick, actually. That would be pretty cool. I think, you know what's crazy is that I never care. Like, I still have yet to watch the anime one, like the anime One Piece. I have not watched it because there's too many seasons. And the fact that they came out saying that all those episodes make one season, cooked. At that point, I said, you know what? Any chance of me starting it is down the drain. I'm not over 1,000 episodes, and you're gonna tell me that was season 1? Yeah, it's a wrap. I'm gonna stick with the live action. I love the live action. I think they're doing a good job. I know enough where it looks. I pay attention to a lot of people that do watch the anime and do talk about the anime, and it's pretty 1-to-1 what they're doing on the live action. I've heard, like, I truly, and this gives me hope for live action My Hero Academia. It gives me hope. It gives me hope it's possible, especially since Netflix is doing it and they're the ones that do Netflix One Piece. There's a chance that they could cook. They could cook, and they also have the creator involved of My Hero to be doing the live action movie. So I'm excited. You said I can see you doing Luffy cosplay. That would be really really cool. Pro, you said I've been thinking of growing out my sideburns and doing a Wolverine cosplay. That would be sick. After my Vader one, I also considered doing a medieval knight as well. That would be cool. That's sick. They are rebooting for Netflix. They are rebooting for Netflix, like how Dragon Ball Z did for Dragon Ball Super. Okay, that's cool. Like the anime, or are you talking about like the live action? I'm confused. Okay. What the heck is going on, Matt? There people are posting Incredibles 3 will release in 2028. Like, what's going on? Is there like some Disney thing going on? This happened last time where we got confirmation of a lot of things. I don't know where people get this stuff. Bless you. You said anime. Okay, I did not know that. It's probably smart to do that because I can't with it, because it's like I can't watch over 1,000 episodes, especially when that thing has been going on for decades. Like the anime, like the first episode looks old. I mean old to the point where I can't do it. It looks like there's some shots where images aren't moving. Like I can't with it. I think I tried and I just stopped right away. I was like, I can't do this. So I'm gonna just continue supporting One Piece via the live action because I think they're doing a good job. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate it. There's not much else news guys wise. I'm not really finding anything besides the Pixar stuff, which kind of came out of nowhere. And it is 9:09, so we made good timing. We made pretty good timing. We had a lot of the topics we talked about. We talked about the new TV spot for Daredevil. We talked about the Lanterns trailer for a little bit. We talked about Marvel Legends. I talked about me getting my Kingpin. Me securing the Bullseye Muse 2-pack. We talked about a couple of different things here. But other than that, it's like news is kind of slow. We talked about the Pixar news for upcoming Pixar movies, things that are getting sequels, which is a little bit weird that kind of came out of nowhere on a Friday night. It's kind of odd, but okay. I don't even think there's any news going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like to why this news is coming out. I don't think there's any like event, but I don't know. They revealed that a third Monsters Inc. movie is in the works. I did see that. Yeah. Time change Sunday. We lose an hour of sleep. Yeah. Did you hear about Tom Holland and marrying Zendaya? I think I did hear about that. I guess somebody confirmed it that it happened, but I feel like we knew that. I feel like we knew a while. Like, there was no shot Tom wasn't going to marry Zendaya. We all knew it was going to happen. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even consider that news. I feel like we all knew. And even then, it's not even coming from them. So it's like, but I feel like we all knew. Like, this is like the third time someone's said that they got married. And it's like, we all knew from the get-go when they started dating, they were going to get married. Like, I had no doubt in my mind that, like, that they weren't going to get married. So it's like, good for them. Congrats to them. Deserved, very well deserved. But yeah, I feel like we all knew that. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to the Zendaya. They deserve it. They're probably the one like couple in Hollywood that isn't toxic or weird or like not in the press a lot. So it's like I commend them for that because it's Hollywood can be a mess. So it's actually crazy that they kept things under wraps, which I feel like they got married like a while ago, and I feel like they kept it under wraps pretty well. Imagine playing Spider-Man and being married to Zendaya. Generational, not gonna lie, yeah. Not gonna lie, flex. It's a flex. It is. Spider-Man, and you get to date your love interest. That's crazy. And marry your love, like W's, like W's. I think what's crazy is that when he was younger, I think he said he wanted to be Spider-Man. That's what he said. That was a dream role. And I think he also said his crush was Zendaya. Bro's winning. Like, bro's winning in life. And he has a successful beer brand or non-alcoholic beer brand. Like, bro's killing it. Did you like the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer? Yeah, yes, I definitely did. I'm excited. Also, speaking of which, Mortal Kombat actually comes out on my birthday. I gotta get the Shrek shit off my monitor, bro. Dude, PC mods have me cracking up. Mephisto waiting in the corner. Probably, bro. Mephisto waiting in the corner. That's a good reference right there. Prop. I love that. It's great. But my comic nerds know what I'm yapping about. Yes, we do. Oh, I want to try the bureau stuff. I do too. Considering I don't drink, I would love to try that brand. So that would be cool. I've always wanted to try it ever since he announced it. What is it? What is it? Prop shop. He's just tapping, watch, waiting, and strike to strike. I love that, bro. It's great. But honestly, though, Mortal Kombat actually comes out on my birthday. My birthday is May 8th, and it actually comes out on May 8th. So I'll be seeing Mortal Kombat on my birthday, probably. I guess it comes out technically May 8th on Friday, but I'll be seeing it on the 7th, which will be Thursday, because it technically opens on Thursday. So I'll be seeing it not technically on my birthday. I'll be seeing it the day before, but still, it's gonna be really, really cool. You know what I mean? I'm pretty excited to see the second Mortal Kombat. I'm just excited to be at the movies again. I haven't went to a movie probably since Avatar, Fire and Ash. I probably haven't been since that. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I think that's the last movie review I did was for Avatar, which was back in December. So yeah, W. It's a win. A win is a win. To be back in the theater, I'm very excited. I think that's the next movie that's going to be in theater that actually. Well, no. When's the Michael movie come out? Do we know? Does anybody know that? Do we know when the Michael movie's coming out? Do we know? I don't know if we know. Do we know? I think it's April something. Or is it... Last movie I went to was January. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I guess that's not... Well, it was just, what, last month? That's not too bad. Give me a minute, guys. I just want to check this. April. Okay, I thought it was April. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I am excited for that. I am very excited for that. I do want to see that in IMAX too. I know my sister actually doesn't like IMAX, so she wants to actually see it in what is it called? She wants to see it in Dolby. I don't want to see it in Dolby. I want to see it in IMAX. I have a what? You said just saw the Xfinity Jurassic Park ad. Lol. Okay. AMC A-list. You're lucky. That's nice to see movies. I don't go to the movies enough to kind of merit the AMC A-list, but that's cool. That's cool. But I am very excited to see the Michael movie. It's gonna be sick. So I have like a movie I'm gonna be seeing in April. So, yeah. Dolby is so much better. I mean, it's good, Bethany, but it's not IMAX. It's not the scale. I need to see the scale. Better seats, better sound. Sound is good. Well, not even only the sound. The screen quality is good, but IMAX, you just feel like you'll feel like you're almost in the stadiums. You know what I mean? Of how big the screen is. You'll feel like you're really immersed. That's why people go to IMAX. Did you see the Jurassic Park shoes? I did not. What? Jurassic Park shoes? Are these like what? I haven't seen that. Will they pop up on X? Shoes? Okay. Are these them? Are there two of them? Wait a second. Nike. Okay, so wait. Are both of these different colorways? Okay, so I see two pairs of shoes here. Three pairs of shoes here. Yep. They look pretty cool. I see. I've never been a Jurassic Park like lover of that franchise. I dinosaurs are cool, don't get me wrong, that's one way to get people in seats, but it never clicked for me where it's like I like those movies. I feel like it wasn't for me. I love dinosaurs, they seem cool. But the movies never, I feel like, really did it for me. Whereas like I get the hype. I feel like the Jurassic Park movies, I feel like kind of overstayed their welcome. I feel like they're very repetitive, and I just feel like how much more can you really do, especially after that last one. I heard the last one was not good at all, which I believe. I feel like the last couple have not been good since the original ones, and even the original ones I really never cared for. So it's kind of like, I don't know. These are cool though. I don't know if I don't see myself ever wearing something like that, but they are cool. I like the first one. Like the first movie or the first like set of shoes we see here on the list. I think you mean like the first movie. But yeah, the shoes are cool. I think these ones probably look the best than these ones. I think I kind of prefer these ones. Yeah. They kind of look a little bit more subtle compared to these. I actually I do like these blue ones though. If those are even Jurassic Park related, I don't know. I like the first one. Rebirth was slop. It was bad. Yeah, I figured it was probably bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. The trailer didn't do anything for me. That movie is actually on Netflix right now for free. I don't know. I don't even know if I should give it the time of day. It didn't look good. The first Jurassic Park movie was cinematic masterpiece. It pioneered modern CGI. Yeah. It's funny, guys. I don't know if I want to dabble in it too much, but I watched The Lord of the Rings for the first time. Which, we're here. We can start reading here. So I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time, right? The coolest thing about Rebirth was the popcorn buckets. I didn't see the popcorn buckets, but yeah, the popcorn buckets have been killing it lately for movies. But I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but I actually watched the Hobbit movies first. That was kind of my introduction. The first and Pirates of the Caribbean look better than the movies out now. Pirates of the Caribbean was like pioneering CGI. Like, holy crap. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean movies still hold up to this day. It's actually wild to me. I don't know what they were. Same with Transformers. I don't know what they were feeding those editors back in the day to pull those movies off, but they looked good. But yeah, so I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time, but I actually watched the Hobbit movies first years ago. And I watched the extended cut, I think, of the first movie. Extended cut of the second movie, I think. Or maybe we didn't watch the extended cut of the second movie. I don't know. I don't know how he did it. Long story short, I liked the second movie, but the first and the last one I didn't like. I just thought that was kind of a good segue. But I think the Lord of the Ring movies are kind of overhyped, if I'm being completely honest. I know they probably paved the way for, like, cinema, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't jive. I was like, especially for movies that you're supposed to just, like, follow characters you know nothing about, and you're just supposed to, like, follow, like, there's history built up with a lot of these characters. I know this because I watched The Hobbit, and I was kind of like, if I didn't watch The Hobbit, I think I'd be so completely lost. And even still after, because I haven't watched The Hobbit movies in a while, I was kind of like, yeah, like, this feels weird. I'm like, I don't know. I can't get with them. I don't know why, but I just can't get with the Lord of the Rings movies. I liked the second one. I enjoyed it, but even then, I told myself I'd never go back to rewatch these movies again. I think it's nice to say I watched them, but it's just not for me, which is, I just feel like they're overhyped. It's kind of overhyped a little bit. But yeah, I thought that was a good segue because we were talking about movies, CGI, and I felt like that was a good one. You said, I really liked The Hobbit and the second movie of The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Beth, I mean, yeah, like, I think, yeah, like I said, I think the Hobbit movies have a better story structure, and I also think they're a lot more entertaining than the original Lord of the Rings movies. I've never read or watched Lord of the Rings too long of books for my, yeah, exactly, more than Harry Potter. What do you mean, like, more than Harry Potter? Like, do I... No, I like Harry Potter a lot more. I like Harry Potter a lot more. That's where... See, that's the other thing is, I was talking about Harry Potter, too, when we were watching Lord of the Rings. And, I mean, definitely there's probably some things that were inspired there. But even then, I enjoy... Harry Potter was my... I guess you could say Lord of the Rings, I would say. For my generation, it was Harry Potter, which I love Harry Potter, so it's kind of like... Yeah. But I feel like there's an obsession for Lord of the Rings that I don't get. But I do feel like people, I don't know, maybe it's because it was ahead of its time, but I feel like people blow smoke for the Lord of the Rings, and I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm happy for people out there that do like it a lot. I didn't. It's crazy, too, because you would never expect someone to say, I like the Hobbit movies more than Lord of the Rings, but me. I feel like, also, I was talking to Bethany, and I was kind of like, this is the equivalent of me saying I like the Star Wars sequels better than, like, you know, like, sequels meaning, like, Revenge of the Sith. I guess you could say, in ways, it's called, those are the prequels. Okay, prequels, I guess you could say. Not sequels. Sequels are, like, Force Awakens and all that, but prequels. That's, like, the equivalent of me saying I like the prequels more than I like the original Star Wars movies, which I do. I like the prequels way more than I do like the original Star Wars. Because again, that's what I grew up on. You know what I mean? I think also story structure wise, it's a lot better. And I think the pacing is better. I feel like things are a little bit visually it's better. But I mean, again, it's ahead of its time for what they did with Star Wars. So a lot of people kind of gear towards that, but I think it's also a generational thing. But yeah. You said my favorite Potter is number 3 and number 4. 3. Oh, so you like Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban's a really good one. And also, was it Goblet of Fire? That's another good one too. Yeah. I liked Prisoner of Azkaban a lot, but I also love the second Harry Potter movie a lot too. And I had a thing for, I also did like Goblet of Fire, but like that's dark. Like that was when the dark started to hit. For tone, because I mean the dark. I feel like it's known when like Harry was in school, like you see a tonal shift, which that movie you totally did. Holy crap! But yeah, Harry Potter is cool. I read all the books and watched all the movies. Thought they were decent. I heard they're remaking yeah, they are on HBO Max. I guess I don't know how long it's going to be called HBO Max for, but I guess you could say on Paramount it's happening because it's pretty soon going to be that. As long as it's not the Ray movies. Oh, no. You said ROT is, is the prequel. Okay. Also, I respect that opinion. Also, random fact, but prequels were written first. Lucas didn't have the money and tech to do in the 80s. Okay, I think I heard about that. Thank you, Prop. I'm pretty sure I heard about that. But he didn't have, like, the access to the tooling at the time, so he waited to do those. Yeah. Which I feel like was smart. I feel like that was a smart move because, yeah, those are... those movies are good visually, and you know what I mean. I thought those were good. Those movies did a lot in terms of visual effects. So yeah. Well, primarily versions of them were written first. Okay, the prequels are not bad. I was like in middle school or high school when they came out. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how old I was, but my brother-in-law actually showed me the first Star Wars movie he showed me. I want to say was Phantom Menace. And then I think he showed me the originals. I can't remember how it went for sure, but I remember replaying Phantom Menace religiously to the point where I was obsessed. At a young age, I was obsessed. So, yeah, those movies were a big influence, I feel like, on me loving movies and just everything, and kind of, like, opening my world to, like, you know, sci-fi-ish stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it was just really, really cool. You said, have you shown off the new design yet? I have not. We could do that now. In middle school, lol. I forgot. It's been a long time. Prequels are awesome. Yes, they are. Especially with the lightsaber dueling. It's ahead of its time. It's so good. Nothing like we have now. Like, it doesn't compare. The only thing I will say is that I thought what they did for some of the lightsaber dueling that they had in Acolyte was pretty good. I felt like it was some fast-paced movement. I thought it was a little bit better than what they've been doing. But even then, it wasn't enough to save the series, I'll tell you that. I did start out liking it at first, though, but just didn't land well. But I do want to show this off. So like I said, Krim did send me the new merch logo for Daredevil, for the new merch design for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, inspired by Daredevil Born Again Season 2. I'm going to show it off here. There we are. There it is. That is the new merch design for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. This should be up as earliest of next week. So stay tuned. I think this is going to be up sometime next week, this design. I was going to do it this weekend, but I think I'm going to do it probably the earliest of Tuesday of next week, or this upcoming week. So stay tuned so you guys can put in your orders for the new inspired Born Again Season 2 Heroverse merch. You could put in your order as soon as this upcoming Tuesday. And yeah, you guys should have this probably before the fall, probably before episode 2 of Born Again. It should be here, or it should be to you guys, depending on where you guys live. So yeah, this will be up. My first Star Wars movie was The Empire Strikes Back. It's sick, and it also was my favorite. That's awesome. Also, we got Maul in April. Yeah, we do have Maul in April. I will be covering that over on Patreon as well. Reva Skywalker. Oh, hell no. Nice. You said nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Krim cooked. Like I said, we were talking about this. I was excited to see what it would look like. It looks great. I can't wait to actually put it up on the shop. So I am excited. Of course, it'll come in black on hoodies. It'll come in black on t-shirts. I might actually try to even find like a dark red. So this will really pop on like a dark red. I'm going to try to see if I can find one. I'm going to look around, look at different shirt colors and see what will work. But I am excited. To get this up. I think this will also go on like not only t-shirts, not only hoodies, but I think I'm going to try to get these on beanies or try to get these on like hats. So I'll see what I can do, but I'm definitely gonna look around because I want to extend more stuff than just shirts and hoodies. I actually want to do like hats, beanies, stuff like that. So things coming. Like I said, this year I want to try some different stuff out on the merch shop. But like I said, this along with everything else are up. Or I guess you could say everything else right now is up, but this will be dropping as soon as Tuesday of this week. I'll make a post about it, of course, on TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube. I'll let you guys know on community when this is up. Probably also on Discord. Are you going to see Project Hail Mary? Rumors the Spider-Man trailer will play in front of it. No. Which I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go to my home screen now because we're pretty much at the end of the stream. But yeah, speaking of, I heard about Project Hail Mary probably having the Brand New Day trailer. That movie is not worth it enough for me to want to go sit, to watch that trailer. Especially since it's gonna get leaked out anyways. I don't know why they just won't release it online. This is Sony really trying to gear in the money. They're trying to do what they did, what Marvel did, or I guess what you could say what Disney did, for the Avengers Doomsday teasers that they had. They're trying to get money. Sony. I'm sorry, Project Hail Mary is not Avatar: Fire and Ash. And Sony, you're not Disney. Like, it's not working. I'm not going to see that movie to go watch that trailer. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. It looks like Sony's trying to take a strategy from Disney's books, and I'm sorry, it's not working. It's not gonna work. Stop playing. I won't do it. I saw the post on Reddit asking if Maul was in the Maul show. Jesus. Prop, that's hilarious. That's okay. Doing the Disney playbook, exactly. Also, you should do a Wolverine shirt design. Oh, 100%. Prop. Me and Krim are on it. We're on it, of course. A Wolverine game design, of course. We have a lot to work with, Krim. We already have the logo. We can use the logo and what they kind of do in it. We can inspire it and make it say the Heroverse, but in kind of like the Wolverine font. We can have some cool slash marks. We can even have the cowl. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna be, yeah, like I said, a lot more merch designs coming. The next one will probably be Brand New Day because that's like the next Marvel project is Brand New Day. But maybe we'll even have some Invincible if you guys want some Invincible merch. For season 4, if you guys want any, maybe some of the I don't know how the hell we'd even do the boys. Invincible would be more likely than the boys, but I'm pretty sure we can make my Heroverse font, but in the boys font, and then maybe like have like a syringe or something. I don't know. We can get clever with it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm on it this year. Yeah, bro, you're cooking. I'm loving it. Wait, what trailer? Spider-Man. It's rumored to be over at Project Hail Mary. Yeah, you said Amy Pascal produced it, so maybe Brand New Day trailer. Yeah, maybe. Next one might be X-Men. Yeah, next one might X-Men 97 might be the next one. Yeah. That would be sick. That would be clean. That would be sick. That would be cool. We'll see what we could do with the X-Men 97 font and kind of like make it like with you know the drill, like have like Heroverse but in the X-Men 97 font with the colors, maybe with like the jet or something coming in. That we'll cook some stuff up. Yeah. Yes, Invincible merch. This is good news, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we'll definitely cook up some stuff. We got a lot of merch. Anything is possible. Yeah. We can be Heroverse. Yeah, we could be Heroverse. Yeah. We could be. It says Hero and like Invincible font. That'd be crazy. I will love that. Like we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Dude, like I said, I'm excited. Merch this year is going to go crazy. Merch in general, between last year and this year, I've done a lot more with the merch, with Krim being a part of the team than like, we had a good starting off point with me releasing the logo on merch, but I'm finally doing the things I've been wanting to do, which is actually making inspired merch designs off of movies and shows that I love. And you guys, I love the feedback from you guys. Like I said, guys, right now I'm wearing my Wonder Man merch. Another design me and Krim cooked up. The Wonder Man shirt. With, of course, it has this on the background. I'm wearing another one of my design, the other one of the designs. So, yeah. Like I said, you guys can get this right now on Etsy, on the merch shop, at the Heroverse. So, like I said, guys, go check out the merch shop. Of course, as always, go on Etsy. You can even Etsy online. You can download the Etsy app. It's free. Type in the Heroverse, and you'll find the merch shop. A ton of stuff is up there. A ton. We got my hero design. We have Marvel Zombies. We have Wonder Man. We have, what is it? I'm trying to think of some other ones. We're going to have a Daredevil one on the way. We have a lot of stuff coming in. So, you know what I mean? And this is just the beginning. Spider-Man Brand New Day, X-Men 97, Invincible. We could even do, Krim, we could even do one for One Piece. We could even do one for One Piece. I would be down for that. See what you can cook up for that. Like, use the, like, look up Netflix One Piece. You, I don't even need to tell you, bro. You're on that, you know. Like, because you probably been watching the live action One Piece, but yeah, like, look at some, like, poster designs, look at some stuff, look at the logo, see what you can cook up. Like, we could do that. That would even be cool. I would love to release a One Piece design. Maybe have like a map in the background, like a scrolls at both ends, like map scrolls. That would be sick. I would love to make a. I've really learned to love One Piece, and it makes me think to myself, if the anime just wasn't so long, I probably would actually give it another shot. But it's too long, and I'm just grateful that the Netflix is like shortening it up, but also only doing the most important things. And I also appreciate it is in live action, because I feel like it's just the format's a little bit better. Yeah, One Piece would be a good one. Yeah, it would. For sure. I would totally rock a One Piece one, for sure. Because I'm really loving the series. I can't wait for season 2. Yeah, guys, like I said, make sure to also watch the first season. Oh, yeah, of One Piece. Like, or which one? Of the anime or the live action? I tried watching the anime, the first season of the whole all of 1,000 episodes of One Piece, or over 1,000 episodes of One Piece, is the first season. So, oh, we also have Avatar coming. Oh yeah. We have the live action Avatar coming this year. Like I said, more merch designs on the way. We're cooking. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to drop them in the Discord. Feel free to @Crimzone in the Discord. If you have any merch designs ideas, guys, make sure, like I said, make sure to buy the merch whenever anybody gets a chance. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to pick up something from the merch shop. It helps out a lot with the channel and the channel's growth, especially when it comes to equipment. It helps me out tremendously because I put it all back into equipment. I actually do plan on getting I would actually like to get a camera sometime soon, but to do that, I definitely need the merch sales to go up a bit and stuff. So, that would be amazing if we can make that happen, because I would love to actually be able to get a camera at some point. I'm actually looking at this one Sony camera, but to do that, I definitely need things to work out a little bit better, because it is expensive. So, yeah, like I said, I definitely want to do it. I'd be interested in picking up a shirt. Definitely go check out the merch shop over at Etsy. Definitely, for sure. Like I said, if you go, you can literally go online right now. I'm pretty sure I have. Wait a second. Let me go to my YouTube channel just for a minute. I'm pretty sure I have it in my description. Not description, but kind of like my bio. I just want to make sure I have it here. Do I have it here? No, not yet. I've been meaning to add it to my link tree, and I haven't done it yet. It's just kind of annoying. I'll just show you guys this. This is probably the easiest way to do this until I add it a part of my thing. What am I talking about? Etsy. Like I said, go to Etsy. Type in the Heroverse. There we go. Right there. First thing right here. You can actually go to my shop too. There's how do I go to my shop? There we go. Scroll down. You can actually check out my shop. We got a ton of stuff on here. Like I said, I actually all where's it? Items. All items. Where do I go? Like I said, we got my Deku design. This comes in a hoodie and shirt. There's more here. I don't know where everything is though. Most recent. No, I don't want to go to the most recent. Okay, I gotta talk to my sister because like the other ones aren't up and I don't know where they are. Bethany, if you're in here, my other merch designs aren't up here, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, you guys can literally look at it. I actually want to check something out. Give me a minute, guys. I'm curious to know why the other ones aren't up there. No, I don't want to go there. All right, I gotta check it out, but I might have to put this stuff back up. But I have my logo there. You said they may just need renewed. Okay, I'll go in. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, I have my logo. If anybody just wants my logo, it says the Heroverse. I have that in black, a black shirt. I have it in white shirt. I have it in maroon. That also goes for hoodies, black, white, maroon. I also have it in royal blue. I know all this because I have a royal blue hoodie, but I think I have a royal blue for the shirt, but maybe it's just black, white, and the maroon. I'm not sure, but in the hoodies, I know I have maroon, maroon and royal blue. But I have it on a Champion hoodie. All my hoodies are on Champion. Of course, the Deku design that's on Champion. You can get that black, white, green, yellow. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I think it's just black, white, green, yellow, and also I think I have maroon. If not green, I know it's black, white, yellow, and I want to say it is maroon. Maybe green, I'm tripping. I think it's on green, though. And then I have, of course, my Wonder Man. That's in black. That's in black. You can get it in a black shirt. You can get it in the white shirt. And I'm pretty sure I have it on something else, but I'm not sure. You'll have to check it out. But multiple different colors for the shirts and hoodies. Go check them out. They are up. Like I said, my sister's gonna go check them out because, like, for the logo ones, because they might just need renewed. And also I think that's the only thing, because I saw the Deku one there. The shirt wasn't there, so we have to renew that again, I guess. Because I know I made shirts for that. I'm pretty sure, but they might just need renewed again. But long story short, go check them out. Helps out tremendously with the YouTube channel. But all right, my sister told me they expired. They just need to get renewed, which is great that we know that. So those will be up as soon as possible, and we'll even try to do that tonight. Also, I just want to clarify before we get out of here, because it is 9:46. I actually have access now to put up, because I got access to my store on YouTube for the store tab, so I can actually list my merch on my YouTube channel. So when you look at my YouTube channel now, I'll actually have a storefront where you guys can just click it, and it should take you straight to my Etsy to purchase the shirts and stuff. Like, I mean, the shirts will be shown on my YouTube channel. You know how, like, some YouTubers have, like, their merch in their, like, right underneath their videos when you're watching their videos? I'll be able to do that now. So that means when we have my Daredevil Born Again streams and stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm able to actually have that there. If not just for my videos, my merch will be listed underneath the video. So that's going to be nice that I have access to that now. I've always wanted to have access to a storefront on my YouTube channel, and now that I have access to it, it's tremendous. It's going to be game changing. That means I won't have to, like, always put up, like, a post of, oh, a new merch drop is up. You'll see it like underneath my videos. You'll see it on my main YouTube channel, like I think like homepage. If not, like when you go to my store part of my YouTube channel, you'll see the merch there. So I'm very happy about that. It's gonna be really, really cool. You said I searched the Heroverse and nothing popped up. Did you do what do you call? Did you do? I would do it how you see it. Here, I can actually just drop. I'll drop the link. I could just drop the link. That's probably the easiest thing. Let me do that for you real quick. Copy. Guys, I'm gonna try the. Well, it'll be a lot easier once I actually get it on the store thing, which I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna actually have my sister do that today. Oh, I can't do it from here. Give me a minute. I'm on my Guys, I have to switch. I'm on my gaming channel. Give me a minute in the comment section. I'm on my gaming channel and it won't let me post something because it's from another channel. So give me a minute. I'm going to post it again. There we go. The link is posted. Prop, if you want to go check it out, it is up right here. I posted the link. Feel free to check out the merch shop. Like I said, guys, I'm going to see if it actually pops up. Let me go to my YouTube channel. I'll show you guys what I mean. I don't know what the heck that is. What that was, but channel. So yeah, like you see how it says store? So like I said, once I put up my merch here, you're going to be able to just click it and it takes you straight to my merch shop. So this is going to be really, really cool. Hell, I think honestly you might just be able to buy it from YouTube. I'm not sure how the store works. If it just directs you, like it shows the image of the merch and it directs you to the Etsy, or you could just buy it from YouTube instead of going to Etsy. Either or, it's going to be cool to have access to this here, and it'll show up like every time you click a video, it'll be underneath. I think it should be up like in like if I wrote a description and how the description shows when you click a video, it'll be something like that where the merch will be right underneath. So it's gonna be really, really, really like really cool, and I'm excited for that. It's gonna be sick. But yeah, like I said, the link is right there. Go check it out. You said the Heroverse, yeah. But guys, it is 9:49. Of course, we get out of here usually at 10, but we're gonna end it a bit shortly here, because like I said, I'm gonna go help my sister try to get those expired merch things back up, so you guys have access to that if anybody wants to cop any merch like soon. It doesn't, like, you know what I mean? You'll have it up, or if you guys just want to go check it out, you'll have access to seeing everything that I have up on the merch shop. I also, tonight, I'm going to be working on getting the store stuff up on my YouTube channel, so next time you're on my YouTube channel, you'll see my merch in the store. And then the other thing I want to work on tonight is getting the pre-show live stream discussion live stream up, and also the after party spoiler discussion live stream up for Daredevil, because like I said, I want to get that ready so I don't have to worry about that come the week of Daredevil. It'll just be up and you guys can put notifications on. So like I said, things are coming. Like I said, I'm really going full throttle with making videos and trying to do stuff again. So as you've seen, I got a couple of reactions up and getting some videos up, more stuff to come, more cosplay unboxing videos and reviews coming up. My 10th Doctor blue suit just got shipped out today, or is getting shipped out tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be coming in the next week or so, and I'll be able to do an unboxing / review. I actually want to do a comparison of the blue suit to the brown suit. I've been really diving deep in collecting all of the 10th Doctor's looks, and I'm so close to being done. Like, I only have like one more blue suit. I bought a blue suit tie today, another blue suit tie, and I only have one more tie I need to buy for the blue suit, and I might actually buy that tomorrow. And then I only need to buy like 2 more brown suit ties, and then I'm done. I've completed like all of his looks, besides the tuxedo look he had like in 2 episodes, but I don't care about that. It was kind of like a one-off looks. And it's not his iconic look between the brown and the blue suit. But long story short, like, cosplay stuff is coming. And I also want to then dabble and get my brand new day suit from Sim Cosplay. I want to also get the Born Again black and red suit from Sim or Pro Cosplay. Like I said, cosplay stuff is coming. more vlogs are coming. Just stay tuned. You know, things are going a little bit slow. I actually have a Steel City Con in April, so that's the next convention I'm going to. So like I said, stuff's coming, vlogs coming, toy hunts coming, things are coming. Like I said, long story short, content is on the way. But as always, guys, hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next Friday for the next week's chill stream. Peace.